Moss, can you hear me? Do you know what's going on?
Yes, Stephanie.
Stephanie, did you see something?
I told you I thought he was crying.
Yeah, he gets tears in his eyes sometimes like that. It's nothing.
You're saying it's involuntary?
Don't listen to him.
Stephanie, look at him. The poor guy doesn't even know we're here. So I'll get that.
Those eyes used to be so full of life.
Ridge, come on in. I won't bite.
Honey, I'm glad that you're here.
Deacon, you the new butler?
Actually, Nick asked me to move in for a while and help Jackie out with Massimo.
Before your father had his stroke, he and Deacon came to some sort of a business understanding.
How is he? Any response at all?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, a moment ago, he had a tear running down his face, and before that, he blinked.
You mean like he was trying to communicate or something like that?
That's probably doubtful, Ridge. You know, it probably is some kind of nerve-ending misfiring. At least that's what the doctor said. I don't know.
No, Ridge, no. Don't believe him.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. It sure is. Seeing him like this. You think he even knows I'm here?
I do, son.
Well, I'm hoping that on some level he's aware. Why does it always take something like this to teach you a lesson? If you love someone, you've got to make peace with them.
Yeah. Strange how life throws these curves at you. Problems Massimo and I were having seemed insurmountable. Now they all just seem like a blip on the radar screen.
Tell him that.
You going?
Yes, I've got things I have to do. Moss, I promise I'll be back soon. Please, Deacon, will you tell Jackie that I was here?
Yeah, I will, Steph.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Hey, can I get you something?
No, thank you.
You know, Ridge, I get the feeling you don't like the idea of my being here too much. And that's cool, I get it, but I think it's important that we realize that we all want the same thing here. We just want the best possible care for your dad.
That would be you?
Right now, yeah, Nick seems to think so.
For God's sake, Ridge, throw him out.
Did you see the look on his face?
Mm-hmm. Ridge isn't used to being challenged.
Well, did he actually think that he could just waltz in there and bully us into closing up shop? Come on.
Well, if he did, he just found out how wrong he was, huh?
That's right.
You know what? I can't tell you how good it feels to be calling the shots. And with a team that I believe in. Amber, Felicia, all of us. We got something to prove. And with that motivation and that talent...
You were gonna make fashion history, my dear.
Yeah, well, this first line will be the big test. We've got to come out of the gate running.
Yeah, well, Amber, man, she was on fire. She was sketching away when we left the office. Yes, I mean, that's a really nice thing that you did, by the way, bringing her on board.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind it's going to pay off for both of us.
Nothing broken. That's a good sign, I guess.
Hi. Well, your dad didn't go berserk. He just called us all second rate and said we'd never amount to anything.
He wishes. I'm sorry, you ruined your first day on the job.
No, he didn't.
No?
Mm-mm. Thorne stood up to him.
Oh, really? Way to go, Thorne.
Yeah. Thorne said that we may be the underdogs now, but we're gonna come out on top. He got me all fired up.
Yeah, I see that.
Do you like it?
I like everything you do.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Yeah.
Someone's happy.
Yeah, it's about time, don't you think? Everything's starting to break for us.
It is.
Yeah, Yes, it is. Oops.
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but Stephanie Forrester's on her way up to see you.
Stephanie knows I'm back in town. I'm dead.
Ridge, I'm sorry, I gotta go take this, all right? Good eye on him. Hey. Yeah.
Just isn't right.
Yes, you see.
I never should have been so hard on you. What can I say? I'm stubborn as my old man. Marone through and through. Last conversation you and I had, you asked me to put this back on my finger. But all I saw was an empty symbol. Family legacy without a real family. Nick and I at each other's throats, you taking his side. At least that's how it seemed at the time. You were just trying to protect your grandson. Give him a life with the man you thought was his father. A life you and I never had. I love the man who raised me. He will always be Dad to me. But I am very proud of where I came from, Massimo. And I want the world to know that. I want my children to know that. And I want you to know that.
I do have to show you, reach you.
Deacon.
Yeah.
Massimo just blinked. He's got the tear again. I saw Massimo blink.
Stephanie's gonna kill me.
Hey, Grandma doesn't have any more say in this. We're both adults, remember? She's just gonna have to deal.
Try telling her that.
Well, I will. I've been looking forward to this moment for a while now.
No.
Yes, this is something...
No, Thomas, I don't want you getting into this with your grandma. Stephanie and I need to hatch this out, and it'll be so much easier if you're not in the room. Look, I know you want to protect me, and I just love you for that. But this is something I have to do on my own, okay?
Okay. Okay, fine. You'll get her, Ollie.
You stay away from Tom. I mean it. Don't come near the family. Stay away.
Come in.
Hello, Amber.
Hi. Okay, look. I know why you're here, so go ahead. Just let me have it.
How about if we call a truce instead?
I'm gonna ask you something. Why haven't you ever tried designing?
I have.
You have?
Well, not for years, but growing up, I was around it all the time, so, ideas pop into your head.
Oh, well, did you show your dad?
No.
Why not?
Because it was decided around our house at a very early age whether or not you had the eye.
Like how young?
I don't know, 3, 4.
You're kidding me. Your entire career was determined while you were still in preschool?
But I didn't have to stay in the family business, I could have been a doctor or something.
Right. But you wanted to work with your dad, huh?
I wanted to carve out my own niche at Forrester, yes.
Well, your dad took Ridge under his wing. Wonder where you'd be right now, huh? If that had been you?
I'm happy where I am right now, honey.
You know what I mean.
Amazing things can happen when you have that kind of encouragement, support. I finally know what that's like. Thanks to you.
You want to call a truce?
Is that so surprising?
Well, yeah. Considering the way you feel about Thomas and me, I never thought you'd give us your blessing.
I'm not.
But you just said.
What I said was, I regret what's happened between us, and I'd like to mend fences because I miss you.
You do? But, Stephanie, you ran me out of town.
Because I found you naked, half naked, with my teenage grandson.
Okay. Let's just not get into all that again.
Well, I was very upset. But it was a mistake to push you away from your family.
My family?
Well, that's what we are, aren't we? Whether we like it or not.
I don't understand. I thought that you had lost faith in me, that you'd given up on me.
Amber, you know me. No matter how much someone might disappoint me, once they found their way into my heart, I never let go. I'll always think of you as one of my own.
Really?
Really.
Thank you so much. I promise I will try so hard not to disappoint you again.
You know how you can do that.
By ending my relationship with Thomas, right?
Rich, I don't blame you for wanting to think that, maybe your dad signaled you, but I gotta tell you, his eyes tear. He blinks. It happens.
I know what I saw, Deacon.
Yeah. I think sometimes in difficult situations like this, we fool ourselves.
Massimo. Show him. Do it again. Go ahead. Blink your eyes again.
I'm sorry, Rich. It's just not what
Yeah, Deacon, okay. Come on, Massimo. Put your mind to it here. Concentrate. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can.
I'm trying.
I'm not giving up here.
Hey, we can. Not ever.
You can beat this thing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
See, Rich. See, right? You still in there ticking? Watching? Just waiting to exact your revenge on me, Massimo? Is that it? Okay, I'm freaking myself out here. Lights are on, but nobody's home, huh? But I am. I'm home with your wife. Living your life. Let's see. I have always liked this. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's a little big. I think we could probably work on that, don't you? Oh, yeah, I could get used to this. Yeah, I could get real used to this.
I'll get you, Deacon. So help me. I will.
I know this will be painful because I know you care about him.
It's more than that. I love him. I love the way he treats me, the way he supports me.
He's a very thoughtful boy.
A man.
A boy. A boy, Amber. You see what you want to see, what you need to see.
No, Thomas is more mature than guys twice his age.
Why? Because he respects you. He looks up to you. He puts you up on a pedestal. An adult doesn't idealize a person. That's adolescent behavior. And you deserve more than that. You deserve a partner who recognizes you for what you are, accepts you, understands you, loves you, warts and all.
Well, I believe Thomas already does. Okay, and if he doesn't, someday he will. You know, I mean, right now we're just having fun.
I'm all for having fun. This way you get to learn about each other, grow together, deepen the friendship.
Well, then why don't you approve of it?
Because you slept with him, and when you did that, you crossed a line.
And maybe your line, Stephanie, but it's not mine. I mean, things have changed nowadays.
Don't try and give me this generational stuff. This is about choices. You made a choice that has consequences, as all choices do. Do I have to remind you about what happened after you slept with Rick? Amber, you sleep with someone this young, you open yourself for all kinds of trouble.
Stephanie, I mean, Thomas and I, we have something special, something beautiful, okay?
What's the matter? What is it?
Oh my God.
What is it? Amber, what's wrong?
Oh.